nabonye kuboko kwawe abavandimwe n'inshuti bandetse nabonye kuboko kwawe.
In a family of 9 children, 3 were born with albinism. That was the beginning of a painful story full of bullies. They have been bullied at school, in the neighborhood, and almost everywhere. Their mother was stressed up and down because of his children. They told her she produced aliens. She wanted to commit suicide, but despite facing bullies, these children are talented. Meet albinos with big dreams. Fear is a limiting factor, and it's present in all of us. But moving past that fear is essential for success. The moment you believe you can't do it, everything else begins to crumble. Never stop believing. Don't give up on your dreams, or your dreams will give up on you. I'm a mother of 9 children, in which 3 of them have albinism, as you can see them. When I delivered a first child and I saw having albinism, I was not happy for it. To be honest, as long as it was my first time seeing an albino. And from then, people approached me and they could tell me bad words, scaring to me to the point where I got scared and thought I have brought evil in the world. I had depression. I ran mad and felt like committing suicide. For the first time, I thought maybe there is another special planet for these people, but I kept being strong with perseverance. But it was too heavy for me and hard to accept because even my own husband would not believe this. Neighbors went away from me. No one would give me a glass of water. Even when they gave me a glass of water, they would break the glass that I have used. When people could come to see my newborn and find out they're albinos, they would be scared and ask me how comes that I have delivered the other things again. They never called them children, they called them things. Some would say I slept with demons. Others would say that is genetic. Others would say that these are evil spirits of aliens from the Bermuda Triangle. It even affected my husband so much that whenever he went to apply for any job, he would not be given that particular job because where he applied, they knew that he produced albinos and could say that he may cause bad luck to the company. And they could reject him as quick as possible. Rumors had been spread everywhere that so and so produced aliens. In this wood, no one would accept to remain with my child for a second. Like when I wanted to hurry up and go to the market, no one would agree to remain with my child just because of the appearance. It was really a big problem. Even grandmothers never believed that these are their grandchildren. I decided to go to church after all that suffering to see whether I can get peace from God because I was tired of people's bullies. But even in church, not everyone felt free with me. Some feared me and my kids to the extent that whenever they realized that I'm sitting next to them, they could shift. But a few had some humanity. During that time, people told me I'm a disaster. And deep down inside me, I also thought I'm a disaster. So I started being depressed and I could go away from people. When I delivered the second child with albinism, things became more worse and more difficult to the extent that I only thought of committing suicide. I never like talking about it because it brings back those memories that haunt me. The husband would go drinking in a bar and stories were heated up. They told him that I'm the only problem causing all of this, that it had nothing to do with him. They could tell him that I'm the case causer. Whenever he could return home, we could quarrel and he would beat me. I could always spend sleepless nights crying and weeping with rage. I cannot explain it all. There are some things you don't tell media. For the third child, I had got used to bullying of all kinds, so I had self-acceptance, though their father still now doesn't believe. He thinks there's something wrong on my side behind this albinism of my children. Maybe he thinks I cheat on him. Like at school, there's when I touched my fellow classmate and she shouted saying I hurt her. Our class teacher quickly sent me home and my mother came and explained that we all have equal rights. In brief, I have always been bullied by my colleagues, saying that I'm not a normal person, that I'm an alien. And whenever teacher made me a class representative or class monitor, other students would come to me and beat me up and say that how comes I'm their leader. Yet I don't look like them, and they also don't look like me. And sometimes I could refuse to go to school and other pupils would keep on bullying me the whole day. So sometimes I'm afraid of going back to school because of all that kind of bullying. I like karate and I joined karate. I was inspired by the likes of Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, Sammo Hung, among others. I like their stunts and skills. They serve as a good example to me. Though they have albinism as a disability, it doesn't stop them from dreaming big. Some of these children have big different talents, like singing and many more others.
Nabonye kuboko kwawe abavandimwe n'inshuti bandetse nabonye kuboko kwawe.
I got this award as the best actress in the movie I acted in. In that movie, I played as a character who is always bullied at school, as it always happens to me in real life. For now, things are a bit okay than before, because before it was worse. During break time, classmates bullied me and I had a bad temper. I could just come and fight with them each and every day. But now, it's reducing slowly by slowly. For now, we have a self-acceptance. We no longer care or get hurt by what people say. We moved beyond that. Even these kids are okay with that. I always encourage my children to learn and know more, telling them that they are children like anyone else. I try and raise their confidence. We all can sing, each of us. We have singing as our talent. What are your wishes or your dreams in the future? We asked them. I wish I could help the disabled people, more especially poor people. And I have a dream of becoming one of the best singers and actresses in the world. I wish I can join the school of music so that I'd perfect my passion. I have a dream of becoming a doctor in the coming future, but beside that, I need a mentor in music career so as to grow my singing talent. I composed this song. I was seated and I had inspiration, so I wrote it. It's a song that comforts people, more especially these days where we have COVID-19. So we tell people to worry not, that whatever thing they will face, God will be by their side. That's the only song we have recorded, but now we're planning to have an album. Each and every evening, after finishing our home activities, we gather and sing, hence composing other songs. There is someone who pledged to support us and help us record the whole album for us. I would like to thank him. May God richly bless him. An album is something big, and getting someone who does such a free thing for you, it's a blessing. I monitor my children's talents. I always be by their side. Sometimes I help them in making a song composition, and sometimes I direct them and give them topics they can sing about. I make sure they have enough rehearsals. As they said, we have a sponsor who agreed to sponsor and pay for them to record their first music album in their career. I'm their manager at the moment, only that I don't have enough money for them to carry on with their talent. They struggle in having rehearsal, and as long as they don't have music instruments like guitars, pianos and others, and they also need a perfect place for their rehearsal. For most of the times, they rehearse from here without any music instrument. Had I got someone who helps my children and make the dreams inside their hearts come true, that is the support I need. Because in their mind, my children have a big and better dream of going far with their talents. Anyone who is willingly want to support them, you're welcome. I believe each of us has a dream that's buried inside of us. When you help another achieve his or her dreams, you are better equipped to achieve your own. Let's do all we can to help others succeed. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah, and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.